Good afternoon, good day, good evening, good night. Hey, y'all. It's Big Sister here. Listen, I pray that whatever time you're watching this, that you're having a good day, had a good day, that you have gotten your needs met today, that you are striving to get all your 5 basic needs met, your survival needs. You have shelter, you have clothes, you have food. I pray that you have met your power need, your freedom need, your love and belonging need, and your fun need. I pray that you have got all those things met today in a positive way. Now, if you don't know what your 5 basic needs are, then just leave me a comment and then we'll talk about it later. But today, we're going to talk about 2 things. We're going to talk about my health situation, my sister, and we're going to talk about the 10 essentials for hiking, whether you're going on a day hike or a backpacking trip or a long hike. We're going to talk about those things. So let's get this party started. First of all, last week, I made a video about little Maddox. And somebody called me and told me that I didn't look like I was feeling well. Well, I mean, I was talking about Maddox. And, it's not just Maddox that had me feeling emotional, but it was just the whole thing, people passing away. I've had a lot of children that when I taught Head Start that have gone on to glory. I mean, from young to adults. And, we just recently lost little Ruthie. And, she was little Ruthie to me, but Ruth Adams was one of my students that we lost. And it's just been probably 15 altogether that I know. So it wasn't just Maddox, but it was just a combination of things. And so I was kind of in my feelings a little bit, but that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about me and my sister, and we're going to talk about the 10 essentials of hiking. So I'm going to try to get this done in less than 15 minutes because y'all's attention spans a little short a little now, but anyway, let's get this party started. So last week I made a video, like I said, and I really wasn't feeling well. I wasn't feeling good at all, but I didn't know I was sick. I didn't know that I was coming down with something. By the end of the week, because I had talked to Crystal, I like, we need to close the school for the rest of the week because I'm just not feeling well. But we had some people coming on Wednesday. We couldn't close on Wednesday. See that? We had some people coming on Wednesday. Couldn't close on Wednesday. We had some people coming on Thursday. We couldn't close on Thursday. So I said, wait a minute now. Who got the key? We locking the door on Friday. Ain't nobody coming to school. Ain't nobody coming by. Ain't nobody coming to school. So Friday we closed the school because I was sick. I was so sick I could barely stand up. That's how sick I was. So I stayed home all day Friday. Saturday I still wasn't. I was feeling crummy. I'm gonna tell you how bad I was feeling. So I went out once on Saturday to pick my sister up from dialysis. She was so worried about me. Saturday night, she come downstairs, knocked the door. Shell, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. I'm still breathing, so I'm okay. Now, normally it's the other way around. I'm usually knocking on her door, asking her if she okay. But she come down and she said, I got 2 popsicles for you. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. So I was like, oh, thank you. But I tell you, them popsicles made my throat feel so much better. And Sunday, she come downstairs and she checked on me. She kept checking on me. She would call me on the phone. You all right down there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But it just touched my heart. But she is doing wonderful. She is doing. So we don't have any appointments this week. So that's a good thing. And so she can rest and I can rest and I'm on the upswing. I'm on the upswing. I'm feeling better. So thank you for your prayers. Even though you didn't know I was sick, I know that you were thinking about me. So that's that. So now we're going to get into the meat of the situation. But I'm telling you what, I was so sick. I hadn't had nothing jump on me like that in a long time. Been about 9 years. Yeah. So, the 10 essentials of day hiking or backpacking. The first thing you need to make sure that you have is a map. And I'm just not talking about a map of the area. I'm talking about a topo map, a map that shows you where the nicks and the valleys is and the water situations, and a compass. Now, not only do you need a map and a compass, but you need to know how to use these things. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do, but if you want to know how to use a compass and a topo map, then let me know and we can have a class. Or you can just wait till I offer one of my hiking 101 classes and you can just join us. But this is a compass. Not only do you need to take one with you, but you need to know how to use it. And you need to know how to read a map. People say, I can read a map. Yeah, okay. Okay. If it ain't nothing but lines and dips and valleys on it, you need to know how to use that. So that's the first thing first, navigation. And you can always download the maps on your phone. Make sure you download it, because if your phone don't have signal, you can still read your map and get your way. But those two things are essential, are the first essentials. The next essential is you have insulation. You need to have extra clothes, a jacket, some gloves, or maybe a toboggan or something, in case it gets, now with the weather getting cooler and it's going to be getting darker earlier, you need to have something to insulate your body, extra pair of socks too. The third thing, 3, is your lighting. Now, I always take a headlamp, because what I hate to be trying to do is carry a flashlight when I'm trying to do something else. I need to have both my hands free. My backpack is on my back. I need to have both my hands free in case something happened. And so my headlamp is on my head, so I can see wherever my head is moving, my light is going. And you want to have a headlamp or a flashlight. You want to have extra batteries, or you want to get a headlamp that can be recharged with your little charging station. So that's lighting. Number 3 is lighting. Number 1 was navigation. Number 2 was insulation. Number 3 is lighting. Number 4 is first aid. So you want to have your first aid kit with you. You want to have your essential things for your first aid in your first aid kit. The stuff that we've already talked about that's essential to having your first aid kit, have that in there. Number 5 is your emergency stuff. We're talking about duct tape. This is electrical tape, but I have duct tape around this bottle here. And I also keep duct tape. I got duct tape on my batteries too. Duct tape to put something together if you have to. You want to have a multi-tool. I'm not showing a knife part, so don't y'all be reporting me. A multi-tool in case you need to put your shelter together. You want to have that. And I have a whistle, and my whistle is hooked to my backpack. There it is right there. Whistle hooked to my backpack. That's part of your emergency stuff. Now, what number we're on? Number 6 is you need to be able to build a fire. So you're going to have a lighter. Sometimes these things dry out. And I have this, you want to have some waterproof matches. That's what I have in here. Not only do you want to have a lighter and some waterproof matches, you want to have something that you can light. Because if the woods are wet, or what you're trying to make a fire with is wet. So I have a cotton ball that's soaked in Vaseline, and I tell you that'll light up really, really quick. So you want to have that with you. That is number 6, your fire. Number 7, you want to have food. You want to have enough food that's going to sustain you for your period of hiking. My food bag, of course, it'll be bigger if I'm backpacking. It's going to be bigger. You want to have water. A water bottle. The water bottle is empty right now, but you want to have plenty of water with you, or water filter, so you can filter your water. Number 8, not number 8, but number 9 is your sun protection. You want to have something to protect you from the sun. A hat, your sunscreen to protect you from the elements of the sun. And then you want to have your shelter. Number 10 is shelter. Now, I keep if I'm backpacking, of course I'm going to have a one-man tent, a one-person tent with me. But if I'm going on a day hike, I got an extra large garbage bag and some stakes and some paracord that I can throw up a shelter if I find myself in a situation where I have to have some emergency shelter. So those are the 10 essentials of day hiking. Not that hard to do. Throw it in, and all this stuff goes in my backpack. So number 1, navigation, map, compass. Download the map on your phone. Number 2, insulation. An extra pair of clothes, some socks, some gloves. Make sure you're going to be warm, an extra jacket, something like that. Number 3, lighting. You want to have a headlight, a flashlight. The light on your phone is not a flash. It's a flashlight, but it's not good to use, because you might need your phone for something else. So don't try to use your flashlight. In a pinch, you can, but also you can throw some glow sticks in your pack if you need those. Number 4, first aid. Number 5, emergency stuff like a multi-tool, things like that, duct tape. Number 6 is your fire starter. Number 7 is your food. Number 8 is your water. Number 9 is your sun protection, your weather protection. And number 10 is your shelter. And there you go. So we talked about my being on the upswing from my fiasco with the sickness over the weekend. And we've talked about my sister. She's doing wonderful. Thank you, God. And we've talked about the 10 essentials of hiking. And there you go. You guys have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I pray that, you get your needs met. That's important for me. Get your needs met. Be happy. Laugh. Make somebody else laugh if you don't want to. And be blessed. Continue to be blessed and be a blessing. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good